What's going on, people? Welcome to the Motor Machines channel today on this glorious day in the UK. If you can't hear that, it's absolutely chucking down. So it's the perfect time to get indoors and do some work on the bikes. Basically, if you haven't seen the last video, I've had problems with this 190 and I've got a little bit of enthusiasm for it now to try and fix it. I've got this retaining washer, which apparently might help if I haven't damaged the gearbox. I got a new one of these Selector arms. We got the bike taken apart. I won't bore you with all that, but I'm gonna just straight away try and fix this retaining washer in. Take this out and put it in there, and it should hold that in. Basically then, this Selector arm, I think that when it's under load or pressure, well, I know it's jumping up, but it doesn't seem to do it when the engine's cold. It's not doing it on me now, and it selects the gears a lot better and smoother when you got the clutch basket and everything back on. Anyway, this is just lifting up, and it jumps off, and as you can see, it's worn on here. That's where it's been scraping then. It's not meant to obviously be on top, it's meant to be in these grooves. Here's the washer. It will just sit like that, I think. There's enough gap there for clearance of the Selector arm, which then hopefully will stop it from popping up like that again. I might have damaged my gearbox, but if I haven't, this will hopefully work. All I'm going to have to do is quickly take this out, slap that on there, put in the new Selector arm, and it should be ready to go. But I'm not sure that I can test it today with all this rain. But anyway, it'll all be on the video. It'll just take me more time to film.
I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss, look on my shit bright waist. I'm a freak in the sheets, back got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you back.
And there you go, the retaining washer that was less than £35 on eBay is now fitted. We got the new Selector arm, which was £4 from OO Racing. You can see the principle. It should just stop this Selector arm from rising up and jumping off the frog. But there you go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this might solve the problem. But I'm not hopeful. Put it that way. And for how long, we don't know.
Talk about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal.
What is good, people? welcome back. It's another day. It's about 2 weeks after I made the repair fix. Hopefully it's a fix. Hopefully I can call it a repair. You never know. I'm always hopeful. You gotta hope it's gonna work. But I've just potted along here. It's very wet along the track. I was getting it slideways and everything, and I was really going steady. I might have too much pressure in my front tyre because I noticed it was slightly flat the other day. So I just quickly pumped it up, and I've not checked the pressure. But I can always drop that out in a minute. So I'm just going to now have a little test ride around, and fingers crossed it works. Let's hope it works. Here we go then. My goggles are still filthy. Never mind. Is that planted? Might be. Bugger. We've got a little map in my, got a little drawing in my pocket of a track I want to make. I planned it for there. Let's change that plan anyway. Let's stick. She's holding alright. Bit of slideways action there. Pull away in second. No traction. Back brake works. Just. Bambi might be about. Oh, can't even jump stuff. It's just so slidey. Look at that. Bump starter, man. Oh, this is planted. Better not go in there. Before that would have jumped gear. There's no chop wow in yet, but it's whoa, looking a bit promising. Little partridges. So wet, I don't want to slide off. I've actually not got any. I've only got my boots on, helmet and gloves. I left my body armour because I thought I'm not going to waste time kitting up for something that might not work. It's all still coming over. The mud. The mud! I'm a little bit, let's try, I keep wanting to try this. The weather might be right. I want to put my front brake on and do a burnout, but try and do, one of those controlled skid things. That'll put pressure on the gearbox. If I can get that front wheel to stay. Well, it's not jump gear yet. That's all good, isn't it? Oh, quite a few people well, no, only I'd say 3 or 4 people commented about how to try and fix it. So I don't know what's happened now. Neutral. And there's a few ideas. You can make the washers up yourself. You can make the retaining washer up yourself with a smaller washers at the bottom, building up to a bigger one. This is wet. What are you doing, Johnny? I did what I wanted to do. That's it, weight on the back wheel, not too much, getting traction. So, yeah, there's a few ways this washer retainer can work. Yeah, it can be put together. I purchased mine off eBay. It was less than £35 just for a washer. Oh, look at all this. But if it's done the job, I don't mind. Another thing, if this is fixed, then I've got a wet foot now. I can do all sorts. I've seen lots of upgrades available. Whoa! More chainsaw work. I was up here the other week with the chainsaw, clearing this, but it's all probably all blocked off again. Ah. There, I chainsawed that. What we got here? That's alright. Made a nice little step there. We'll leave that. Oh yes. See, that would be putting pressure on the gearbox. Oh, it's so wet. Oh my god. Oh. Tell you what, the gearbox feels pretty good though, doesn't it? It's not jumped yet, to be honest. It's getting very warm because this first gear stuff's put some strain on it, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm quite confident, much more happier than I was. This is what it's like when you do an enduro event in the wet and you go through all the trees. Stop, start, slow stuff. Well, the last few events I was at, going through all the trees. wet sloppy hill. Oh. Love it. I tell you what, I'm going to wrap this video up there. All I know is that I came out for a quick rip just to test this repair, which I must say is going so far so good. I'm not getting too excited, but we're seeing a few hours. Other than that, I think it's doing really well, but I just came out for a quick rip. I didn't really put on all my protection or grab my stuff. I just literally thought I was coming out, but I've been having so much fun. I've been ripping now for about an hour. I'm going to head home anyway. I enjoy this. I love it. Some people have been like, oh, the winter's here. Oh. It will improve your riding. At least your sliding control and slideways actions and things like that. It's brilliant. And another thing was, when I was doing the bike, obviously I had a bit of a concern that I might have damaged the gearbox. Well, I don't think that needs to be worried about. I think it seems fine. I've got nothing else to report apart from I'm smiling a little bit. Maybe you're not too bad, 190. I keep giving you a chance after chance. And that's it for today, people. Hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate your support, especially as you got this far. And maybe we shall see you in the future. Remember, grip it and rip it. Alright, I'm back. I just thought, if this has fixed the bike, then why does WPB not just stick that on? They can get it made in a massive quantity and get it way cheaper than what I had to pay for one single one. Why don't you just do that? Your bike will be, you know, no one would be having problems if this has solved it. Seems so far so good.